Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Today we're going to be having our very first look at the new Fenix A320. And also we're here at Brussels Airport, where Aerosoft very kindly sent us a key to have a look at the airport. I just haven't had time to look at it, but we're going to do kind of both today, I suppose. Hello to everyone that's there, that is here so far, and hopefully you're all doing well. Slide side first. Hello, mate. Adrian Martinez, good evening. Watch your six, mate. Howdy. Sorry, it's not a beluga tonight. I didn't realize this was going to come out, and obviously we might as well have a good look. But beluga, next flight, I promise. Curtis Hard, I've not ignored you on Discord either. I do apologize. I thought I replied to you, and just when I saw your name, I thought, but anyways, Buzz, good evening. Tanner Family Memories, good evening. Kevin Graham, good evening. I'm flying fly-by-wire A320 tonight. Haven't been on Microsoft for months, so fingers crossed. The fly-by-wire is actually in really good shape at the moment. Really good shape. Looks ace. Don't even like airliners, but that one looks insanely well done. So this is the thing, you know. At first thought, I was thinking another A320. You know, I wish they just did an A321. You know how much more popular it would be. I mean, we got the fly-by-wire, but I haven't completed a flight in this, but I made sure it was all set up and what you have you, and seriously, this thing is insane. It is really good. I was really shocked. It really didn't shock me that it was going to be really good, but when you compare the both, I didn't think there'd be massive differences. Oh, but there is. There are huge differences, and they've done a really good job of what I've seen so far. Now, this will be our first full flight, so I don't know all the rest of the ins and outs of it, so I'm not 100% with the plane. Like I said, I kind of turned it on, started up, just made sure I kind of understood their systems a little bit, and that's where I got with it. Obviously, we are flying on Sydney Connect Virtual Airlines tonight. Unfortunately, there's no liveries. I couldn't find a paint kit for this thing yet, so I don't know if there is one out. So currently tonight we're flying with Aer Lingus, which is all good. I'm a little bit busy at the moment. I'm up to a few things behind the scenes, which hopefully I'll be able to share some news with you guys very, very soon. So yeah, I am up to something, I promise. We are on VATSIM, as always. I don't know if... Oh, I didn't even set up my ACARs. Hang on. There we go. See? I would have forgotten. Just 1 second. Otherwise, I won't be flying on the thing tonight. Should be here now. There it is. So I'm just setting up the ACARs very, very quickly. Hopefully it doesn't cause any problems. But how is everyone? Hello, Friday night. How are we all? Everyone loves a good Friday night. Okay, so fingers crossed that there's going to be no issues with this. Okay, just very quickly, I'm just throwing in my legs. So we're currently today at Brussels, EBBR. Like I said, this is the Aerosoft Brussels, so we're going to have a good look. We're flying into Dublin. I forgot to even put any scenery in for that, in all honesty. But anyways, that's all good. Just loading some passengers. And we should be good to go. Apparently there's an error with my numbers. There we go. So it does look like there's somebody else flying with me online tonight. So let me just bring up the website very quickly. See who else is actually flying. We go to the live map. So we got Buzz, he's doing EBBR to EIDW in the A320, so awesome, Buzz. I didn't realize you're flying with us, I just thought you were flying. I see there's a bit of a bug here, SIT 9155. Okay, so there's obviously an issue with the fleet. I'll have to have a look at that. Stephen W, he's flying, but he's doing some other flight. So me and Buzz, awesome. It's the way we like it, nice and quiet. There isn't too much ATC on at the moment, so that's all good. London Busters, hello. Where's Omsi? I do Omsi. We do an event once a week, and I do videos throughout the week. I do loads of games and loads of transport theme stuff, so you'll see some. Watch me at 6. Yeah, I'm good. Doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. Okay, so look, externally, you know, we all know what an A320 should look like, needs to look like. You know, I think the attention to details are pretty good. The gear's looking nice. The engines are looking really nice. I had a good look around earlier. I like all the gimmicks and stuff that come with this aircraft, though. That's what I really like once I get through the jetway. All the extra bits that we should be having, but like all the nuts and bolts and whistles and the PBR effects are really good. I think it looks stunning in my point of view. Also, this airport is fantastic as well. I've forgotten actually how to go into. It's been so long since I've actually had to use the. It's not the smart cam one, which is the... How do I get the drone camera? There we go. If I remember how to use it. So if we go into the terminal itself, we are going to see people walking around and all that really cool stuff. Like I said, this airport is pretty insane. And if this is the future for Microsoft Flight Simulator, you know, for sure there's going to be some really, really good airports if they continue like this. I mean, you're not going to get much tastier than what's inside Brussels right now. And hopefully there's going to be a lot more from them. But the airport itself is pretty damn hot. So yeah, we are on VATSIM. We can have a good look around the terminals. But yeah, it's so nice. What was the button for it to go up? Can't remember. Whoa. It's not you. I suppose we could do you. No, we can't. So yeah, well done, Aerosoft. Thank you for sending me this about 2 weeks ago. I do apologise for not looking at it before. It was so covered, and I just hadn't had a chance to fly. We were so far behind on the old flying. Look at that, even out into the gate. It's just stunning. I'm sorry, but this airport is lovely. What FPS are you having right now? I'm stuttering a bit. Ooh, Martin. I don't know. I'll have a look in a minute. I think we're running okay. My FPS counter's not coming up on the top. Sometimes it's on the bottom. No. Okay, well, I'll find out in a second. Yeah, that's the thing. I haven't flown it. I'm in a pretty intensive airport and on VATSIM, so we're going to see now, and I'm streaming, so we'll see how good it's all going to be in a minute. But you got to love this, right? You got to love this. This airport is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even better when you press the button that sends you all the way back. Oh, so the cones and the door are open. So, let's go inside the aircraft, if we can remember the key. No, I need to change my cameras. I need to set up my cameras to the joystick better, which we will do. So if we go inside, I mean, the one thing I really like about inside this cockpit is it's just the texturing. It's just so nice, and it's, you know, the A320 by Fly-by-Wire just looks so clean. You know, I love the kind of look at the dirt effects. You got to think how many dirty fingers are touching these planes every day. You know, it's I love that kind of attention to detail. I like things to look a bit worn and used because, you know, even though there are brand new planes out there, this is not a brand new plane. All the switches here work. All these, if you know what you're doing, you can pull them. They do different bits and pieces, pull alarms and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, look, I'm not an A320 pilot, so I have no idea. I don't want to touch them. If they're in, they're staying in. Just suffering from COVID. Oh, Jesus. I thought that's gone now. We don't talk about COVID very much anymore, I find. So yeah, look, even like the chairs, I love the fly pads, you know, just the simple details, you know, silly things. That you can unplug the charger, and it even says it's not, it's, you know, it's got 87% and it will go down. And if you plug back in the charger, it does go back to a power unit in a minute once you turn on the batteries. So yeah, look, it's stunning. Hopefully my joystick's all going to work. I think it's because we're on the ground and there's no power, so that's okay. My throttle quadrant took a little bit of tuning, but it actually calibrates a lot better than the fly-by-wire. It's actually perfect calibration. Everything is working with the quadrant, as you can hear all the clicking, which is really, really good. You know, even up here. Now, there are different camera buttons, so I've got to remember what they are. You know, again, it's just that kind of faded effect. It's just really nice. Fox Commander, hello, mate. Hello. So, what we're going to do first, I think we should just start thinking about having a look at setting up. So we're going to look at the flypad you get with it. So there is a little bit of setting up with this aircraft. There is a program with it where you have to sign in and all that kind of stuff. You connect up your SimBrief and your Navigraph, all that other good stuff. I'm flying today, a bit late. No worries, we're going to be talking for a good 5-10 minutes anyways. So I'm not 100% on all of this. Like I said, I haven't flown it fully. We're going to kind of be doing it today. So what we're going to do first is we're going to click on the Fenix itself. So we're going to go into it. So in here, you can change all your kind of settings, how you want things to be. Very, very simple. Obviously, I keep mine at cold and dark. But what we're going to go into first is my flight. And if we tap, because I've got my SimBrief, this should import our flight. Here we go. EOBT, which is 60 minutes. Your plan is off blocks time 11:57. You can adjust this by tapping on the AMBER SSD below. Note preamp sheets send 30 minutes prior to departure. So you can run it in real time. Now, because I wanted it to be daytime when I showcased this, I had to go back in time. Live weather is on, but obviously, as you can see, it's early in the morning, etc. So we got the flight plan, even though it's given me a real-time flight plan from SimBrief, which is stupid. I should have changed that to the time I put in game. So sorry. I don't think Facebook is live. Yeah, I don't know why Facebook won't let me go live. It's there, but the button's not working. So I have a feeling the stream keys expired, and I need to check that out, which we will do tomorrow. So yeah, so as you can see here, we got minus 717 minutes. I can re-import this if I go into my SimBrief and just change that around if I wanted to. You know, if you want to be pedantic about everything, we can. I'm not too worried right this second, all right? We're not too worried. Main thing is that we're having a good look. Okay, so we can go over here to the weather. You can see the EBBR meter. We can actually get the ATIS from VATSIM. So it's already connected up to my VATSIM. So instead of me having to do it via VATSIM like I normally do, we got it here straight away. So Brussels National Information Charlie. So I'm going to write it down. Hopefully it's still going to be Information Charlie once I contact them. 1920 expect vectoring for ILS, approach runway 25 right for arrivals and departures. So we are going to be going to 25 right. Okay, that's good. We don't have to taxi too far. Dry transitions level of 5,000 feet. I'll keep a note on that. They might change that. 280 degrees, 11 knots visibility, 10 kilometers or more, clouds scattered at 3,300 feet, temperatures 14 dew point, QNH is 1020. That's the main thing I want from that. Information Charlie. So there we go. We've got our, and we can get the weather at the arrivals and the alternate, which I think is EGCC. You can see we can get the arrival as well. So this will give me my ATIS for VATSIM. Currently there is ATC on. So here we go, approaching 28 left, which is actually the one I'm coming in at, I think, anyway. So this is pretty damn cool. He's a real A320 pilot. Yeah, a real wannabe. Okay, we can click on the route here then. So this is actually going to give us the route itself. It says flight level 380. I am not going that high up. We're only going to 320. I should have changed that on SimBrief as well, so my apologies. You can view the map, and it will give you the route. Here we go. That's the route that we're taking. So cool little route. It's pretty cool how it does that. We can hide the map. That's the first little bit done. We can go into ground services, so we need a few things here. We need the GPU. We got the chocks and cones on, and we got the door, and you can see the jetway is here. We could toggle the jetway, but I actually have it on my settings on automatic jetway. So this will connect jetways at all airports automatically and open doors automatically and close them, okay? If we want to get pushback, which we're not going to do just yet, we can do all that stuff here. So now that I've got the GPU power, we can actually go up above. As you can see now, we do have power available. If we put on battery 1, battery 2, and then we're going to throw on our externals, you can see everything light up. The one thing I really like is how the screens flicker like they're supposed to, but I took a bit long there, so I do apologize. Okay, while we're at this state, we're currently going to throw on our beacon. Navigation lights can go on, and then we're okay for a second there. Emergency lighting can go to the arm position. Smoking lights can go to auto, and seatbelts can go to the on, even though people haven't been loaded yet. I'm going to show you that in a second. On this one, we will need to turn on our fuel pumps. We don't need to do it yet, but we can. You know, it's not a big deal on the Airbus. And we want to align the ideas, so I think this is going to be real life alignment. So just want to see how long that's going to take. I'm sure it tells you. Anyways, we'll leave that for a second. It'll come up probably. We can use any of the testing if we want to. Just to show you it's all lighting up and works. Which is pretty nice. You can see that we've got the radio on. And crew supply can go to the on position for now. Everything else is okay. Paxel is just on automatic. Okay, so we've got power to the aircraft. We can see that the lights now are all kind of getting lit up, which is looking nice. We're going to look at the FMC in a second. Emergency cancel. Okay, I've seen that button before. So what I'm going to do first is change this to 1020 because that is our current Q and H. Now, are they linked? No, they're not. So it's like the proper Airbus. As well as that, in your settings, you can choose your seat. You can sit on the pilot side or the captain side. Completely up to you guys as well. Is this better than fly-by-wire? I'll let you know at the end of the flight, but so far, yes, for sure. For sure. What shirt is this? This is a shirt available from my store if you want to be a pretend pilot, hence all the different, too many of these. Just playing Omsi 2 BCS on my company. Oh, nice. Just been doing a Route 24 for Pimcode Hampstead. Ah, and London Bus as well. You're always welcome to come join our company as well. We've got about 118, 19 drivers now currently, which is good. Okay, so that's this first kind of bit set up. Okay, so we know that it's now going to start aligning. I want to go back to the FMC. So what we want to do now is have a look at the mass and balance. If we go into the mass and balance, so because what we've already got, we can see it's already kind of got our weights and stuff planned. So if I go resend load sheet, just to make sure, or you know, we can reset all, and then you can, do I need to click this again? It automatically does it, so yeah. Thought I could clear this and just put it back in to show you. So there you go, we can see everything that we're going to have. 101 passengers today, 2,200 kilos of planned cargo, and then you can see our fuel is 6736. You can see all our weights and stuff. All of the figures are in the good. We got our 0 fuel weights and stuff. So this is what we want. And now what I'm going to do is go load aircraft. So we're going to get another pop-up here. Now sometimes it does take a few seconds, so bear with it, or you might have to press it again. So you got fast time, which is 6 minutes, real time or instant. So I'm going to go for fast time of 6 minutes, and you're going to see now it's going to start loading fuel and all that kind of good stuff, and this is all going to change. Okay, so happy with that. You can even bring up your passenger info list. They've all got names, status, blue, silver, bronze, business class apparently on every single one of them. Then we've got some economies as well. So look, it gives you a manifest, which is, you know, a nice little detail. So far, Gary 32 flying into Dublin, up the dubs. Yeah, we are going to. Yeah, we're going to Dublin. Yeah, that's unfortunately. This is very in depth, so very many nice touches. Wait till you see the FMC. The FMC, I haven't even got my head around just yet, but it looks stunning, doesn't it? And it's all the little things, you know. All this pops out nicely. The window opens. Now I'm not going to open the window because I couldn't get it to shut earlier. So this all opens up nicely. There's loads of nice little touches, like you got, in case your things go down, you can bring out the compass for your bearings, and then we can just pop that back up. You obviously got all the usual things for the sun shields and all that kind of good stuff. There's so much in this aircraft at the moment, and like I said, it's fully working with my quadrant really nicely. Now I'm going to show you that. So anyone that buys this, you have to set up the quadrant a little bit different. First of all, you've got to set it up in your settings. Now, I'm not going to go in depth into that, but there is a certain thing that you have to do to get the quadrant to work properly. You've got to reverse some of your axes and all that kind of good stuff. So, do we have a... I was hoping it actually had a camera for the FMC. I'm just checking out its cameras that come with it. Oh, here you go. Here's the cabin. I was going to do a cabin tour later on, but here we go. So, we've got the cabin, which is quite nice as well. I think it looks really nice in here. It'd be lovely in the template if we could paint the seats, you know, just put like the EasyJet things on the chairs or whatever. That'd be such a nice touch if you could, but I obviously I don't know. But yeah, anyways, that's one of the cameras that come pre-fixed. There we go, number 1. So when you want to do your quadrant, if you have a quadrant, you have to go into your configs, and then you need to go into your controls, and you can calibrate from here. Okay. So as you can see, my thrust levers, you can see currently it's at idle. If I go into reverse, you know, that's going to be my climb. You can see it's indent. That is my flex, and that's my toga go around. So you calibrate with that, and you go up with stages. It is brilliant. And if you go onto your next page, you also get things like your flaps. So you have to calibrate your flaps. That's how you get your flap stick to work. I think a few people might be having issues with that flaps. That's the only way to get it to work. Even if you configure it in the sim, you have to calibrate it in the FMC afterwards. So there we go. There's some pretty cool things. If we go back to the menu, if we click on Atsu, now I'm not a massive you know everything about these FMCs. I know little bits, and that's what we're going to kind of go through. So if we go into the AOC menu, there's lots we can do here. You can get your ATC, so we can actually get our pre-departure clearance. We can put in the stuff here, and we can send for it, which is pretty cool. Obviously I'm not going to do that right now. The weather as well we can currently do, so we can get weather required. We're currently in EBBR. If we click on that, if I ask for the meter, yes, or if I wanted the TAF, we can press send. And then if I go into my return pages, we can see receive messages. I've got my weather data and my load sheet. Okay, so my weather data, here we go. And this, even if you're not on VATSIM, you can get this. It'll give you the exact what it is. Look, 1020, and yeah, so that is really, really nice. I know it's £50, but I tell you now, I think it's definitely worth it. Okay, definitely worth it. Is there a normal Simply Connect livery for the fly-by-wire? Yeah, there has been for ages. For ages. Yeah, so we can plus return. So you can do all that kind of cool stuff. If you're a proper nerd into all of these things and you want to do it that way, you can do it. But you can even do your ATC here. So I can get my clearance from here. I can just put in what we're doing. I can put in some free text if I need to, my aircraft, my station, and I can send it, and then he'd message me back, and you get it in your little printout, which is really cool. But I'm going to talk to them as usual. So you can do your ATC through here. Loads of stuff. Your flight inits you can put in here, and it'll give you the required datas and all that other kind of cool stuff. But like I said, we're not going to be doing that. We don't need to. So we're going to go into the FMGC. You can see I've updated the nav cycle, which you can do from Navigraphs for any of the Microsoft Flight Simulator jets now. And then if we go into the next page, sorry, the init page, if we request the init, we're going to get it. Now it takes a couple of seconds, it's not an instant thing. Just give it a second, this will all change and it'll give you your sim brief. Here we go. So EBBR To EIDW, which is good. Our flight number today as always is SIT7742. Okay, we can throw that in there. Cost index is 15 according to SimBrief, and I am only going up to 32,000 feet. Okay, so you do have to put in a few things yourself. IRS, the IRS in it, we can align on reference, confirm alignment, so that's fine. We can go back. Wind has already come in because we've already got our wind data, but we can request it again anyways, doesn't matter. And it's going to put in all our wind here for us. There we go. So we got all our wind datas. It does everything for you. It's so cool, this what it does. So what we're going to do here now is I'm going to get the ATC, make sure we finish our other bits and pieces before we move on with pages. I could probably fill out this stuff actually, because the zero fuel weight is actually on here. You can see that we now have boarding complete. It's been 6 minutes of me yapping. So here we go. You can see our weights, zero fuel weight, and our MACGW. So it's at 30.4. So if we do go down here, you can say it wants your zero fuel weight plus your WCG. So the zero fuel weight is the aircraft empty. So 54.3. We're just going to clear that very quickly. So 54.3. Don't really know if I needed the point. And 30.4 is our percentage in here. So I'm going to put in my slash 30.4. Okay, and that's going to be our weights. Fuel planning. I don't know if we click on it, does it come in? Currently at 4.3. That's not 4.3. That's not correct. We're at 6.7. So I'm just going to clear that. 6.7. So I think we actually have to type that in. There we go. And that'll give us exactly what we need. Perfect. Okay, so we are going to go into our flight plan. We are going to talk to ATC, so that's what we're going to do. Are they still online? Who the hell knows? Okay, 118.285. Just make sure 118.250. So there we go. I read that wrong. We're going to click it in. I don't hear anybody at the moment, but you know, we will we'll see does anyone come online. You can see now that we've aligned. Everything is looking good. So the aircraft is completely loaded here. Okay, so what we want to do next is go into our performance page. So this is our departure performance. So we're currently EBBR. We are going to be taking off from 25 right. Runway service is dry, so we can sync our load sheets. Okay, so it's now going to load in everything, and we can sync our weather because we've already done that. You can see we're plus 14 degrees at the moment, 10, 20 Q and H. So if I calculate, this is now going to give me my V speeds for what we need. So we're going to get 136, 136, 136. We are going to be apparently a flaps 3 departure. Well, that's not right. But we are going to flex to 68. I'm not going to be doing a flaps 3. I don't know why that's that. We can probably change it anyways. Something's not synced correctly. Something that I've done wrong probably. But there we go. That'll be pretty much all of that kind of stuff. What else? 50 quid is nothing for this. I agree. It is a good price. I have the Gen 3 pack, Veiling 112 BH. Nice. I don't think there's anything I don't have. But I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky. A lot of developers help support me, so we're very lucky. Okay. A bit concerned that we haven't heard anyone online yet, considering we're in Brussels. Ah, ground is online now. Okay, so I now need to change that to... Oh, first of all, this is wrong.
1.1 KLM for 506.
It's there now.
Beeline 8 Mike, continue taxi via inners, correction, outer 4, contact ground 121.875.
Continue taxi on.
Okay, so Brussels ground has now come on, so we're going to talk to them, then I've got the next one already in. Just going to put on the camera just to show you guys when we start looking at the other, the quadrant and stuff. As you can see here, I know there's not a lot of light here, but you can just...
306 push approved, face east.
You can see it.
Brussels ground good. In Beeline 8 Mike, go not 4.
Okay, we're just going to turn them down for a second.
Beeline 8 Mike, welcome to Brussels. Taxi stands 204 via Inner 5, Mike and Sierra.
Taxi stand 204 via Inner 5, Mike and Sierra. Beeline Mike.
I'm just going to get the up-to-date ATIS to make sure we're still Charlie. Information Charlie on first contact, yeah. Okay, so we're all good. Move some things around here. Good evening, Brussels ground. Simply 7742, request IFR clearance to Dublin. Information Charlie at gate 162, Q&H 1020.
Simply 7742 Brussels ground, hello. Information Charlie current. We're clear to Dublin via the Dinnet 7 Charlie departure, runway 25 right. Initial climb flight level 60, squawk 7101. Stand by with your readback. Break. Beeline 8 Mike. At the end of Mike, give way to the company traffic passing right to left.
And the Mike gave way for company passing right left. Beeline 8 Mike.
Simply 7742, go ahead with readback.
Clear to Dublin via the Denyu 7 Charlie departure, runway 25 right, climb to flight level 60, squawk 7101.
Simply 7742, readback correct, startup approved, report ready for push.
Okay, so there we go. We've got our ATC. We can now.
The ground, good evening, Swiss 285, ready for push and start.
So we're now in EBBR.
It's 285,
no
6
room.
more Charlie.
We're going to be looking at our departure here now.
Charlie, Swiss 285.
We know that we're going from runway 25 right,
Present ground,
and with a Denu 7 Charlie departure.
Ready for push.
Actually, Beeline 8 Mike, taxi stand 204 via Sierra after Mike. Correction, after via Romeo 4 after Mike.
Okay, just very quickly then.
Stand 204 via Romeo 4 for me.
So we can see our flight plan here now. If we just move some things around, we go to our plan, we go to 10 nautical miles. We can just step through this very quickly. I mean, it looks like we're going to Dublin, doesn't it?
Ground. Hello, top Swiss 47 kilo echo, ready for push.
Going through London at that point, Bedford. Top of descent markers. How nice is it to have them, hey? And then obviously Bagso, so obviously we got a discon there. So I'm absolutely fine with that. That flight plan looks pretty good. The last little thing then we need to do is go into our performance page. Obviously, unfortunately, look, it doesn't read it. So what we are going to do is type in our own. That's giving us what we should be doing. So it was 136 for all of this, but I'm not going to be doing any flaps. Oh, sorry, flaps 1 departure. So we will do a flaps 1, and it says flex to 68, which is what we're going to do. That is all good. That is our flight plan complete.
Top Swiss 47 kilo echo, push approved, face east.
We are good to now start thinking about getting the hell out of here, aren't we? Put this up to 6,000. I forgot that we needed to turn on our APU. Okay, so the APU master switch is going to go on. Just doing the 322 on the EBBR London C200 with Auto Brixton. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Is everyone still here? Has everyone gone to sleep? Okay, we're now going to press start on the old APU there. So if we go here, we'll be able to see. There we go, flap is opened.
Speedboat 396, ready for taxi.
Wow, that guy was a speedboat, wasn't he?
Speedboat 396 taxi, holding point Bravo 1, runway 25 right via Sierra and outer 7, QNH 1020.
Okay.
Please repeat the QNH.
So the other thing that we got here is Navigraph.
QNH 1020.
You can pop this out as well if you want.
Taxi holding point Bravo 1, runway 25 right via Sierra and outer 7, QNH 1020, speedboat 396.
Fucking hell, that guy, man. Okay, we can import from SimBrief, which is what we're going to do. Here we go, here's our flight.
To destination.
So you can get your reference documents, ground charts, departures, arrival.
Currently, latest information Charlie on board.
So I need the...
2400, Brussels arrival, all good. Correction, Brussels ground, hello. Information.
The airport chart.
Charlie is current, you're cleared to Berlin, Brandenburg via the Sopok Niners Charlie departure, runway 25
okay,
right.
so I'm on number 1 north,
60,
25 right, so we're probably going to be on the in, or sorry, the out 6, and we're going to be waiting around there somewhere, right?
Departure, 25 right, initial flight climb 60, squawking 1000, Beeline 2400.
Okay, so the APU is now on.
2400, read by correct, startup approved, report ready for push.
Is there any sounds outside? No, but as you can see here now, the jetway is closed.
Swiss 5 ready for push and start.
We need to get rid of our chocks and ground power unit
5,
now.
sorry about that, push approved, face east.
So, while we wait for this,
Face east.
you can press this button here as well, guys. So we go back into this now.
Top Swiss 47 kilo echo, ready to
Ground services. We can get rid of the chocks.
Taxi, holding point Bravo 1, runway 25 right via Romeo 2, Juliet,
and the GPU can now go. So we're now on our own. I just scared the crap out of me. I thought, oh no, what have I done?
Taxi holding for Bravo 1 forward, 25 right via Romeo 2, Juliet, and outer top Swiss 47 kilo echo.
I'm good for push and start here. We're going to put the engine ignition into the start mode. If we go back up above,
top Swiss 47 kilo.
just going to make sure the last little things here. So we're going to throw the APU bleed on.
European 360 radio check, please.
And lights can go on. Everything is good here now, guys. We are literally good to get moving.
Sorry, say again, did you request IFR clearance?
First the radio check, please.
So
360 or reading you 5x5?
I just need to make sure I get my taxi right here before I get my pushback.
360 request
My pushback will be first, won't it?
Information Charlie on board.
360 Charlie is correct. You're clear to Berlin Brandenburg via the Sopok 9ers Charlie departure.
Okay, so we're gonna get
right.
the tug.
Initial climb flight level 60, squawk 1000.
So there you go, tug's coming.
Cleared Berlin via Support 9.
This A320 is beautiful, guys. I'm sorry, like I was unsure myself, but man, fly by wire. I don't think I'll ever fly again until the A380 comes out. Like this is awesome, so good. You're in the air. Everyone's probably in the air, but me. I'm talking too much.
Brussels arrival 118.
Brussels and 18250, speak at 396, bye bye.
Mike, back up, Sam, 234, have a nice weekend, bye bye.
Then 8 Mike, thanks for flying, bye bye.
Simply 7742, ready for push and start.
Your check, please.
Pit stations at 1 second.
KLM 805, radio check, please.
KLM 805, 5x5.
5x5, thank you.
Simply 7742, ready for push and start.
Simply 7742, set squawk mode Charlie.
Oh crap, I forgot my squawk, didn't I? Why did everyone let me forget my score? Okay, set it to TA. 7071. Not easy to do from this angle. 0 1. Okay, I think we're all good there.
Goes to with the European 155, request push and start.
European 1.
This or the PMDG. That's a tough one. Now, the difference with having the PMDG is a good 737 for sim. But this just... For the price as well, it is cheaper than PMDG. But a lot of people will say, well, we got the fly-by-wire. So, you know, I get that. So if you really want a Boeing to have something different to fly, you know, that's probably what I would personally go towards. But, you know, having the option of having both, I'd take both all day long.
Sorry, disregard. European 360, squawk mode Charlie.
Okay, for some reason my squawk isn't going through. This is the problem now.
European 360, hold
Man, I
position
gotta
for
find
now. Company traffic to your left is also pushing.
Hold position, European 360, not ready.
Swiss 5 is ready for taxi.
There we go. We'll wait for the taxi here now.
Swiss 285 taxi holding point Bravo 1, runway 25 right via Romeo 4 and Outer 7, QNH 1020.
Taxi to holding point Bravo 1, runway 25 right via Romeo 4, then Outer 7, QNH 1020, Swiss 285.
Simply 7742, ready for push and start.
Simply 7742, push approved, face east.
Push start approved, facing east, simply 7742. Okay, so now I've not done it on this yet, so let's see.
Ground hello again. Eurowings 42 Golf Outer 4.
Eurowings 42 Golf Brussels ground. Hello, welcome to Brussels taxi stand 170 via outers and inner 5. So I confirm outer 4, outer 5, and then inner 5.
Okay, so I am going to pull up the parking brake. I am going to go for an engine 2 start.
Eurowings 40 Golf, just confirm outer 4, outer 5, and inner 5.
Outer 4, outer 5, inner 5, check it out.
Hear that ticking over there, that sounds nice. Okay, engine 2's firing up. I'll fire up engine 1 together. I just want to try and get myself an FPS here at this airport. Might be struggling a little bit.
Top 64 Kilo Echo, sorry about that. Contact Brussels arrival 118.250. Bye bye.
118.250. Kilo Echo. Bye bye.
And look, I love the way it doesn't do it straight away either.
Beeline 2400 is ready for pushback.
But he has to take his time to do it.
Push approved, face east.
How cool is
Push
that?
approved, face east, Beeline 2400.
Swiss 285, contact Brussels arrival 118.250. Bye bye.
Park and brake all throw on. Engine 1. Let's see if we get some nice sounds in here.
118.250 Swiss 25, thanks, goodbye.
Okay, pushback needs a bit of work. For me. I think we need what X-Plane has.
European 155 request taxi.
European 155 taxi only point Bravo 1, runway 25 right via Sierra and outer 7, QNH 1020.
Taxi only point Bravo 1 via Sierra and outer 7, QNH 1020.
Simply 7742, ready to taxi to runway 25 right.
7742, taxi only point Bravo 1, runway 25 right via the outers, QNH 1020.
Taxi to holding point Bravo 1 on the outers, QNH 1020, simply 7742. Okay, so good news is we're all good here. I'm going to put a flaps 1 on. I'm going to take off our park and brake again.
360, push approved, face east.
Okay, guys. Whoa. So far, so good. Yeah, I wanted to try the one that built in with it. Oh, guys, why did no one tell me? You need to put taxi lights on. I mean, this airport will be pretty juicy, so that's not helpful. Okay, we're back in idle. We are taxiing our way down to holding point Bravo 1, which is
7742 at the end of outer 6. Give way to the A320 passing right to left.
Give way to the A320 passing right to left, simply 7742.
7742, just confirm at the end of outer 6.
At the end of outer 6, yeah, simply 7742. Okay, she just died.
Beeline 2400 is ready for taxi.
Okay, I'm just trying to find my brake buttons.
And 2400, taxi only point Bravo 1, runway 25 right via Romeo 4 and outer 7, QNH 1020.
Taxi to holding point 25 right, Bravo 1 via Romeo 4 Alpha 7, Romeo 4 Alpha 7, beeline 2400.
Sweet smell of yeah.
2400, correct, thank you,
I
NH
apologize.
1020.
QNH 1020, beeline 2400.
European 155, continue rolling please, the A320 on the left will give way to you.
40, A320, request push and start.
Stand by, break, European 155, continue rolling, the traffic on the left will give way to you, and contact Brussels arrival 118, decimal 250, bye bye.
Continue taxi and contact Brussels departure on 118.
So obviously, look, the FPS with this aircraft, with this airport, is probably a bit much for me streaming.
Simply 7742 behind the traffic right to left, continue to Bravo 1 in sequence, and contact Brussels arrival 118, decimal 250, bye bye.
Contact Brussels at 118-250, following traffic to holding point Bravo 1 after the A320 from left to right. Right to left.
For clearance, say again.
Short 6 string Kilo, looking for push and start from stand 240.
Pembroke 6-3 Kilo, set squawk, more Charlie.
Continue heading, descent 4000, QNH 1020, Philippine 323.
Brussels, arrival good day, European 154, runway 25 right.
European 155, wind 270 degrees, 13 knots, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 25 right, European 15.
Swiss 285, continue present, heading, climb, flight level 70.
Sorry for that, please say again, Swiss 5.
Swiss 285, turn left, heading 345, and climb, flight level 70.
Heading 345, climb, flight level 70, Swiss 5.
Brussels approach, good evening, Simply 7742 with you at holding point Bravo 1.
Simply 7742, Brussels departure, good day. Hold position Bravo 1, you're number 2 behind the departing Airbus 320.
Hold position behind A320. Why? When I press the other button, it like dies. Okay, anyways, we're at the holding point.
Swiss 285, confirm heading 345 right now.
Heading 345, Swiss 5.
Swiss 285, roger, resume on navigation, Nikki.
Direct Nikki, Swiss 5.
Swiss 285, contact Brussels control 131.
Okay, engine can go to then.
Control 131.1.
We are going to set max auto brake.
Frequency 131.
For takeoff. All these things are looking good.
Decimal 1, Swiss 5.
Let's get on our lights. No. Very hard to do the lights from there. Okay, APU bleed can go off, master switch can go off, packs go off for takeoff. Everything else is looking good
European 155 identified, passing 100.
Let's put the strobes onto the automatic here now as well.
Flight level 70.
Climbing 70.
Simply 7742, line up and wait, runway 25 right and wait.
Line up at runway 25 right and wait, simply 7742.
Philippine 323, turn right, heading 090.
Right heading 090, Philippine 323.
Simply 7742, wind 280 degrees, 10 knots, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear to take off, 25 right, simply 7742.
European 155, contact Brussels control 131.1.
131.1, European 155.
Okay, it's going to be a rolling takeoff. Woo!
Brussels approach, good day, beeline 2400 at Bravo 1.
Beeline 2400, Brussels departure, good day, behind the Airbus 320 in front of you, line up and wait, runway 25 right and wait.
Behind the Airbus A320 in front of me,
Flex.
line up 2 3 wide and rates, beeline 2400. Correction 258.
Philippine 323,
Sounds
descent
nice.
at 2000 feet.
Okay, V1 and rotate.
Philippine 323.
Okay, positive rate, gear up. Whoa, I'm a little bit sensitive. Might need to change my sensitivity settings with this one.
Simply 7742, identified passing 1400 feet, climb fly level 70.
Climb to flight level 70, simply 7742. Okay.
Philippine 323,
Flaps
turn
up.
right heading 220, clear ILS approach runway 25 right.
Right,
Back
heading
down to level
0,
climb.
let's approach 25 right, Philippine 323.
We still have control.
Beeline 2400,
Disarm those
wind
order brakes.
280 degrees, 15 knots, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
25 clear right, clear for takeoff, thank you, beeline 2400.
Funny old departure this. Okay, so my sensitivity needs to have a little bit of...
Simply 7742, contact Brussels control 131.1.
Contact Brussels control 131.1, simply correct. Whoa. We'll throw on the autopilot.
European 360, Brussels departure, good day, line up and wait, runway 25 right and wait.
Okay, let's go to standard pressures. We're above 5,000 feet. It's very flinchy with my current settings. Okay, who are we contacting? 131.1. This is the one thing I'm missing. Is this. Need a radio.
Beeline 2400, identified passing 1200 feet, climb flight level 70.
Climb flight level 70, beeline 2400.
Clear for takeoff to left, beeline 0 motor.
Beeline 276, we're in traffic information. Correction, traffic note.
Turn left to Brussels control, good evening, Lufthansa 6367, inbound Conan, passing flight level 260, climbing for
Why is it speeding up?
Lufthansa 6367, hello, identified, climb flight level 350.
Okay, it seems to have put itself in now. I must have gone down too early.
Beeline 4320, descent flight level 180, reduce speed 260 knots.
Beeline 4320, descent flight level 160, speed 16 knots.
Does sound very nice.
0 negative, reduce speed 260 knots, descent flight level 180.
Descent flight level 180, speed 260 knots.
Yeah, I need to look at my sensitivity.
06, thank you, direct to
It's way too
270 knots.
flinchy on the old controls there.
270 knots, beeline 276.
Beeline 6 Victor Bravo.
Bloody hell, am I ever going to get a word in here?
6 Victor Bravo, hello, identified.
Beeline 2 Victor Delta, ready.
Payback EVA 212 Bravo, descent flight level 270, maintain 2000 feet per minute or greater.
270 down to 2000 or greater. Level up to 12 above.
Simply 7742 with you at 7,000 feet, heading to Adenno.
Simply 7742 identified, climb flight level 250.
Climb flight level 250, simply 7742.
Beeline 2706, descent flight level 80.
Descent flight level 80, beeline 2706.
Lufthansa 6415, contact RAS 128.3. Lufthansa 6415, RAS 128.3.
Microsoft Flight Simulator is quite demanding. No, not really. It's they've had a lot of improvements, but this aircraft obviously being brand new. I think people if I wasn't streaming and doing all the other things, my CPU could probably do a bit of a better job. The GPU is probably working pretty hard now. New CPU and GPU. I do need a new CPU. That's probably something that has to happen soon. But yeah, it does sound really nice.
Identified.
Lufthansa 6415, please repeat.
Contact RAS 128.3.
128.3, Lufthansa 6415, thank you.
Contact 3 Mike Victor, descent flight level 210.
Level 210, Contact 3 Mike Victor.
Okay, I'm expecting the bags to Lima. 28 right. The 28 right or left? 28 left.
Climb flight level 60.
Direct Flora, flight level 60, beeline 0 Lima Hotel. Beeline 2 Victor Delta, ready?
Go back.
Okay, we're above 10,000 feet.
There's some other flights.
Obviously packs can go back on, that would have helped. The other thing I like is with the landing lights, they both flick off together. Oh, they all flicked on together.
UPS 1304, stop descent, flight level 250.
Stop descent 250, UPS station.
Easy 7701, descent flight level 250, rate of descent 2000 feet per minute.
250, 2000 feet per minute.
The FPS is pretty good, but that airport is probably pretty intensive.
Beeline 4320, descent level 80.
Beeline 4320, maintain 250.
Maintain 250 knots.
EVA 155, continue climb flight level 310 and expedite to flight level 250.
Lufthansa 9 Delta, contact apron 121 decimal
6 Victor, descent flight level 100.
Decimal 750, Lufthansa 9 Delta.
155, climb flight level 300.
Okay, so there's no cameras inside. I need to set some cameras then, basically.
European 155?
Go ahead.
European 155, climb flight level 300.
Jump jet 12123 or you're...
Beeline 0 Lima Hotel, maintain 250.
It's a pain upgrading CPU, it means you have to replace the whole
Maintain
motherboard.
250 knots, Beeline 0 Lima Hotel.
Not for me, just put in another... My motherboard's pretty...
Wind 250 degrees, 10 knots, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Stuff.
Beeline 2706, maintain 250 knots.
250 knots, Beeline 2706.
Beeline 4320, turn right heading 330.
Turn right 330, Beeline 4320.
Beeline 0 Lima Hotel, continue present heading.
Present heading 0 Lima Hotel.
0 Lima Hotel, arrival 11825.
1825, Beeline 0 Lima Hotel, thanks, bye bye.
God, I've forgotten loads of things tonight.
Arrival 1825.
48.250, Beeline 2706, over.
Easy 7701, contact Langen,
Skyway 698 with 250 degrees, 10 knots, runway 25 right, clear to land.
Condor 5 Foxtrot, hotel descent flight level 320.
Descent level 320, Condor 5 Foxtrot, hotel. Charlie Kilo, back to
Easy correction, Ryanair 447, Ryan 134, decimal 075.
Ryanair 447, 134.75.
Negative decimal 075.
134.05.
So 28 left, we've got the meter.
Level 380 heading Mazik.
Portugal 532 Romeo, identified. European 155, stop climb initially level 270.
So we're going to be landing with our flaps full.
304, direct to Denmark, expect flight will descend 1 minute.
Contact apron 121 decimal.
Got a meter.
121.750, Beta 201.
I have no idea if anyone's even talking to me anymore. Did anyone hear anything they said?
European 360, hello, identified, climb flight level 240. European 155.
European 155?
European 155, stop climb initially for level 270.
That happens with generation need new chipsets.
Yeah. European 155, contact the Rhine 134.
I think mine can probably take the upgrade that I was thinking of going for.
134.275 European 15.
a negative 134.0.
Hotel 912 is to Dallas approach runway 25 right.
Lufthansa 912,
check
250 degrees,
75
degrees, 1 2 knots, runway 2 to left.
210 number 2,
It's like we're mixing with a couple of different radios here. What's going on?
4320, contact arrival, 118.25.
Beeline 4320, contact arrival 118.25.
Condor 5 Hotel Foxtrot, continue descent, fly level 280.
Continue descent level 280, Condor 5 Foxtrot Hotel.
Condor 3 Mike Victor, over to Unicom, please.
Approved, bye bye.
Thank you, bye.
UPS 1304, continue descent, fly level 170.
Continue descent to 170, with your 480.
Portugal 532 Romeo, contact Ryan 134.075.
134.075, thank you very much, bye.
Top Swiss 47 Kilo Echo, contact Reims 128.3, goodbye.
They won't in a minute, there's no one online in England. I'm about to leave their airspace.
Beeline 2400, climb flight level 310.
Climbing flight level 310, Beeline 2400.
Ryanair 754.
Saying that England has just come online.
Simply 7742, monitor Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
Monitor Unicom at 122.8, good night.
Condor 5 Foxtrot Hotel, continue descent flight level 110.
Okay, we're on Unicom now.
Continue descent level 110, Condor 5 Foxtrot Hotel.
Beeline 2 Victor Delta, left turn, direct Olno.
KLM 6603, Frankfurt Tower, Schumann Amt, wind check 250 degrees.
Peace and quiet. Peace and quiet.
KLM 6603.
Lufthansa 9 and Charlie, Kilo contact April 121.750, goodbye.
Right, what was I doing up here? Nothing. Okay, now he's left us, we can go right up to...
9, I want to wind 260 degrees, 3 knots, runway 25 right, clear to land.
Runway 25 right, clear to land, it's on 912.
Why am I still getting radio?
Skyways 698, welcome to Frankfurt, taxi left on Papa, full shot of November, 11.
Number 11.
Peace. Okay, we're not... East Coast Gamer, hello, hello. If you want a decent upgrade, you'll need a 5950 or a 12. Yeah, it's definitely going to be something in the cards. Shame they haven't got any of them. Can't use that to get in. Bit of a shame. Okay, so it's going to have to be a bit more chatting here. New Ryzen CPUs are coming soon. I'd wait on them. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably wait. Problem is, it's when I'm streaming and stuff, it's just... Obviously, it just needs a little bit more power than I can give it. House still waiting for that 339 to come back from MSI, which is for sale if you want a cheap mate. So yeah, I've already said we'll sort something out, but until you get it back, we might as well wait. New RTX cards coming soon, can't wait. I don't really play that much demanding games. I suppose depends what X-Plane 12 is going to be like. They reckon early access for X-Plane 12 is going to be July something, 14th or something I heard, but I don't know if that's real or not. But with this aircraft, I definitely want to fly Microsoft Flight Simulator a bit more. Aerosoft have started actually giving me airports as well and scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is nice. It's taken a little bit of time, but we are now getting them. So I definitely want to cover a little bit more. For sure. Been a month now, still heard nothing. Takes bloody ages, doesn't it? It's not the first time that his 3090's been hostage. How many of them have you had fixed? So what's going on in the world? Any other news apart from Johnny Depp and Amber Heard? Because I'm kind of, that's all I kind of hear about, really. Have anyone got any news? What's the news? Your fourth one. I know you've gone through quite a few. You know what we can do? We might as well do our approach because there's no ATC. So I know I'm coming in on ILS 28 left. We should be coming in on the Bugsy to Lima. Okay, maybe it's not a U, it's an A. Can't read my own writing. Bags to Lima. throw you in. See if there's any discons. Okay, it's looking good so far. Okay, go to our performance page. Q&H for Dublin. So the good thing about this aircraft is that we're going to get all our information from here. That's what I just clicked on. I don't know. No, that is the settings. We don't want that. Just eating your dinner. Eating dinner at this time of night is not good for you. Don't know how you do it. Okay, so let's refresh the meter. Just make sure everything is looking good. 10:14, 13 degrees. Okay. So 10. 14. So Q&H. We're going to be a full config. I need to look at my charts as well. What was the 13 degrees? I'm very surprised by that. It was very windy here today. It didn't feel like 13 degrees. Uh, 200. That's all good. Going to our radio navigation. That's not going to come in just yet, is it? I don't think we need to put that in. We'll give it a bit of time. Once we're on the descent, if we have to put it in, we will. And the other good thing is, look, we can actually draw on these. So suppose when ATC are talking to you, you could just take some notes. Get a bit smaller or bigger. There you go, Kurt. We'll leave it up there for a little bit. Man, I'd love to see a DC-10 in this game. Might get one in like 5 years. Beautiful. There you go. It's quite a nice little feature to be able to type on it though. Come in handy for sure. Once I saw out some cameras, we'd be pretty awesome, I think. So guys, what's the news? What's new? How many runs are we doing? We're just doing the one flight. Do you get the Beluga in Microsoft Flight Simulator, or is that X-Plane? X-Plane 11. So we will fly the Beluga on my next flight, which I believe will be Monday. Watch your 6 mate. So I fly Mondays and Fridays now. Buses are generally on Wednesday. It's either going to be event or me driving. Tuesday at the moment is SnowRunner. Sunday is going to be a mix between GTA and the other game that we're playing currently. London Super. Oh no. Ugh. Yeah, that one. that's what we're going to be doing. So the newest airworthy spit is now at Goodwood. Saw it last Friday. It was really cool. And another jewel. Oh, sweet. I get my timetable for school next week. I'll be a SnowRunner. I get my timetable for school next week. What do you mean you get your timetable? You've not had your timetable yet. We're halfway through the year. Trying to see, is there any news? Any news? Rangers are unlucky this week. The virus in Britain. Ooh, you got a virus? Oh, I wouldn't know. Here in Ireland, you know, we like to wash our hands and keep pretty clean. Oh, the monkeypox. Yeah, I did hear there was a big outbreak of that. We've had a bad outbreak of, it's one of those ones that you get when you're a kid. You actually get the jab for it. What's the name? I don't know why I can never remember names when I need to. I don't know. One of the jabs you get when you're a baby. There's a big outbreak of that, but I think a lot of people don't vaccinate their kids here still, which I think is a bit of a problem. I'm Scottish. Kind of the result. Yeah, I think you played pretty well. It was very unlucky. I would love the Rangers to have won it, you know. Big weekend of football, final games of the season. Who do you reckon? I think Man City, you know, they can't throw it away, I don't think. Big headwind.
Ryanair 8164 taxiing from 22.
Okay. It's not smallpox, not measles. What's the other one? Can't think what the other one is. It's funny because on my phone I don't actually follow Irish news. I have the BBC news, which is a bit stupid when you think about it. Oh, I can't remember. Let's have a look at the BBC News, see what we got. Northern Ireland route risk Western unity, US warns. Oh, here we go. We've got some good news. Nicholas Sturgeon tests positive for COVID-19. Russia halt gas supplies to Finland. France mustard shortage leaves a sour taste. That's about it. That's our top headlines. Round 2, Thomas sets target, McElroy and Woods are on the course now. I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest with you.
I'm in traffic, log 34 remote tanker climbing to flight level 370.
That's about it. That is all our news. That yeah, that's the headlines. What do we think of the aircraft ourselves? The other thing that I like, which is a nice touch, which if you look over here on the other tablet, when you log in, you can press the fingerprint or you can put in any code you want. I think it's pretty nice. Nice little touch. Surprised nobody's asked us to contact them in the UK. Maybe they're not interested. We're too high. I think it just took about 3 screenshots.
On a 8164 taking off runway 22.
It sounds good in here even. I really need to get an app to get better cameras. So bad. The way we get closer to island, the more clouds we'll probably get. When I hear the name Nicholas Sturgeon, I think of Scottish independence. Don't know why. I don't know why you get that feeling either. I wouldn't mind her, like, if she just didn't mention that every second line. Like, you know, I wouldn't mind her so much, but like, she just goes on and on and on and on and on, and aren't. And maybe that's what they want up there again. I don't know. Who knows? You know, I don't think anyone's handled Brexit very well. I don't think anyone's handled COVID very well in any country. Our government is a pile of rubbish. You know, that livery come with the A320. Yes, it comes currently. It comes with a download, a livery source download. There is, I think there was about 40 liveries there so far. Sturgeon is an utter clown, nothing else. But look, I don't think there's any government that hasn't got an utter clown, so everyone has to have one. Like I said, the only reason why I can't stand her is because just every second word that she comes out of her mouth is freaking independence. It's the same with that prick who's down in, who's the SMP guy in down at Westminster, and is it Ian Blackford Smith? Was that his name? Oh, he's just such a friggin' tosser. Nope, not everyone wants it. She wants her own crap. I think it'd be a bit scary with the economy around the world as it is to break away. I think the more together we are at the moment, the better, especially since COVID, that we rebound, because look at the fuel prices doesn't help because of the Russia-Ukraine business, but like it wasn't just before that things were happening. You know, it wasn't just fuel prices, food prices were going up. Here it's so expensive here in Ireland now. It's so expensive. And you know, I think the more together everybody is right now, the better it is for everybody else. Try and pull the economy back where it needs to be, and because it is dire here. Like the electricity bill, I can't believe how much it's costing me on electricity now. It's insane. Like I actually changed providers because I thought they were taking the piss out of me, but they weren't much better, but they were a little bit better. Like yeah, it's just, the world's gone a bit crazy, isn't it? I think independence is the last thing everybody needs. I mean, Northern Ireland are a mess. You know, there's no government again, even though the DUP were the highest. You know, they're going on about the Northern Ireland agreement with Europe again. You know, boring as that bloody is as well, and it's just mental. Mental. We're so close to €2 a litre of friggin' petrol and diesel. I've never known things to be this bad. Now the only good thing here is in Ireland, I don't pay council tax. We don't pay council tax. We don't have council tax. So that's probably the only good thing. TV license again went up this year, which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know anyone that watches TV. Everyone just watches YouTube or on their phones, but you know, you have to have a TV license. But we're quite lucky. We don't pay water here, and we don't pay council tax compared to the UK. Zach Green, hello. How are you? We're just having a moan about the economy. Everyone's gone. No one wants to listen to this shit. But yeah, you know what I mean. Why can't everyone just get along? I don't know. I don't know. We'll leave a little message there for Kurt. Yeah, things are just mental. How anyone will want independence right now. You can see Finland, Sweden trying to join NATO. You got friggin' Turkey wants to be a part of Europe, already a part of NATO. The world has gone bananas. We don't have a TV license. Stopped that a few years back. Was insanely expensive. What do you mean you stopped that? UK don't pay TV license? Is that Green? Yeah, I'm good, mate. We're good. TV license is the one that really bugs me. Fast. Yeah, so it used to be 140 euros, and this year they put up to 160 euros for a TV license. Now, Irish radio and TV is so poor. Like, even if you have Sky, we end up watching BBC instead of RT. So RT is our broadcaster. There is nothing ever on that interests me apart from Father Ted on RTE, and that's only once a week, and it's not like I haven't seen them a billion times and have all the DVDs in the box. But I just think it's an absolute con, this TV license. Like, absolute con. We don't have a household. As long as you don't watch live broadcasted programs. So here, even if you have internet or a PC screen or any of these things, or watch YouTube on your phone, they state that we have to have a TV license in the house now. Like anything that runs on broadband or any of this other kind of stuff, like we have to have a TV license. And they bloody come knocking, I'll tell you, because they were here 2 weeks ago. Greed has poisoned men's souls. Yeah, there's definitely something in it. But you know, like here they were trying to tell us the reason why they put it up 20 euros is because they're giving new TV programs, actors need paying more, and like if I turn on the TV now and have a look what's on RTE, you wouldn't even watch it. It'd be some stupid drama Irish series that nobody watches. You know what I mean? Everyone here watches Emmerdale and Coronation Street. And that's still UK stuff. The TV license here is for BBC and their infrastructure. So here we have to pay for everything according to the government. Or they're not happy. Ours is no better. Ours is no better. And like even our radio is so poor. Like even when you're in the car, like I listen to podcasts and stuff on YouTube or something because the radio, we play music from like early 2000s still, and we think we're cool here. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is, but it's just dreadful. And like even the presenters, like I don't know where they find these people, and they're saying that we have to pay them more money. I don't know. You know, if I didn't have to watch RTE, and I don't watch the RTE or the radio, I generally don't think I should pay. But I must admit, we don't have council tax here, so when I was in the UK, council tax was the thing that used to sting me the most. I used to hate it. What crappy adverts and music. That's true as well. Like I used to love Radio 1, the Scott Mills days, like him and Chris Moyles and all them lot. It was brilliant. As soon as the others took over, and the other thing that gets me, like when we go over to England to visit family, like, and you get Radio 1, they only do 4 days a week now. Like, they have a whole new presenter for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like, what? What is that? You know? I don't know, we should stop moaning, because I feel like that's all I do. Okay, shall we see where everyone is flying on the VA tonight? There are planes going in all kinds of directions here. Let's have a look. So we got Buzz. He is 333 nautical miles in. He is the furthest. Oh, Steg joined us. Nice. Steg is behind us at 132 nautical miles. Stephen is 400 nautical miles in, and I am 249 in. We're just going over Derby. Well, just about to go over Derby. Can't force you to have a license just for owning a monitor. Oh, here they do. Like, they came to my house the other week, and Jesus, were they at me. I was like, I don't have anything. And he's like, I can see your TV in the window. I says, yeah, but it plays DVDs. I watched the final live on YouTube. They were trying to moan about a license for that, even though hee-haw to do with BBC crap. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know where they get off on these things. It's the fact that, like, they come to your house and like, oh, you don't have one, you need to get one. I'm like, well, why do I? Oh, we're going to send you to court. I'm like, well, what are you going to send me to court for? Because I watch DVDs in my house. He goes, you got a mobile phone? He's like, do you watch YouTube? I was like, oh, here we go. TV police. It is rotten. Like, I have Sky here, don't get me wrong, but again, I don't watch much TV. Between doing everything I have to do in the day, like after my stream, I'll probably watch something in bed, and generally it's sports that I've recorded, because I watch a lot of football, American football, been watching quite a bit of baseball actually this year, and all that kind of stuff, and it's usually sports or documentaries, because I do like the history channels and stuff when there's good stuff on, and that's it. and it'd be like maybe for an hour in the evening. But I pay Sky, like I'm paying Sky a lot of money. Why do I need a TV license? They're the broadcaster, like they are having my money, you know what I mean? And they're sucking the friggin' life out of us here as well. Sky is pretty damn expensive in Ireland. I mean, I don't even have an aerial in the house. Apart from the Sky dish, like, we don't have an aerial. But I suppose they'll count it as TV, hey? Flight Nerd, hello, how are you? Sorry, we're having a bit of a whinge about bills and the world. We should be looking at this lovely plane, which, by the way, is awesome. They've done a fantastic job with this Airbus. Sounds are beautiful. Textures are nice. Shame about my FPS coming out of Brussels, but, you know, other than that, lovely. I must admit here, Sky never try and charge me more, but what annoys me about Sky is every 6 months I need to call them for a better deal. So, like, right now I have Sports package, which has the Irish Sports, which there's never anything on, Sky Sports, BT Sports, that Premier Sports, and that's all for like €10 a month at the moment for 6 months. And the Sky Movies is like €3 a month at the moment. But after the 6 months, it goes up to like €50. If I forget to call them, like, the bill is mental. That's when I know I have to call them, because I see the bill and I'm like, gosh, you know. But as soon as you call them, they're like, oh yeah, we can throw it all back in. Like, why can't you just give me that deal all year round? And like, the other thing that bugged me, like, my contract had technically run out with Sky. I had a 24-month contract, and I called them, it was about 3 or 4 months ago. And currently online there was a deal about getting a brand new free 55-inch TV from Curry's with them if you signed over. Well, I said, well, technically I don't have a contract, and I'm signing a new contract today. Why can't I get this deal? She's like, because you're an existing customer. I said, no, I'm not. I said, you told me my contract has ended. Like, I don't have a contract with you anymore. I am now calling you to get a contract with Sky. Why can't I have the deal that's on the front page of the internet? They have them deals because everybody has Sky. Like, it's just... She didn't like me very much. Sky's full of adverts. BBC try and say you pay for licenses, they have no adverts. Or double standards. Well, look, the only thing about Sky is at least you can pause and fast forward. Like, I don't watch anything live. I can't remember the last time I watched live TV. Like, everything we watch is recorded just so you can get rid of it. Yeah, inflation, life, it's all getting a bit mad, isn't it? And then X-Plane 12 decides that they're going to come out around the corner. We've had 2 new planes of Microsoft Flight Simulator in the space of 3 weeks. Like, what are they trying to do to us? Are they just, you know... Are they trying to kill me? Okay, so... Frequency's all in. That's nice. It's good to see. Not too far from top of descent. Solution's a little late, but I'll watch the first part of the stream later. How is this? Seriously, mate, I'm pretty godsmacked. It is a lovely aircraft. It has so many cool features. It's quite in depth. And remember when they first said that they were going to come out, they were going to be like the first study-wear plane? I don't know if it's quite study-wear level, but it is pretty damn in depth. It flies really well. I'd like to see the FPS just a little bit better, and it'd be really, really nice, like, because with the Brussels scenery in this, it did not go very well for me. But like, all the texturing, and it just looks dirty, it looks used, you know, it's the way you want it to be. I love that, like, all of these are clickable and do something that I have no idea what they do. I mean, we could pull one now, but we're probably going to crash into Manchester Airport. But, like, it's so cool. Miles better than fly-by-wire. Yeah, I did my best with that. Did you like it? I can leave it like that for a bit for you. But it's a real nice aircraft. Real nice aircraft. Now that it's there, I'm not sure that I'll fly the A320 fly-by-wire. I'll be very honest. I didn't think I'd say that. But like I said at the beginning of the stream, the problem I have with the fly-by-wire, it just looks too new. I think the sounds are nice too. Everything's quite nice. I wouldn't sit on the edge. Like, I was on the edge and I thought, look, I have to get this aircraft, you know. It's just one of those things, especially when you're doing this stuff. Mate, pick it up. The sounds are good. All the texturing, PBR and stuff's really nice. FPS isn't bad, but like, because I'm streaming, it's hurting me a little bit more. Like, if I wasn't streaming, it would have been fine at Brussels. Like I said, I don't think any update to the fly-by-wire will tell me to go back to it. Not really. It just looks so nice inside this. It would have been nice if they did like a Neo variant of it though. I think that's one thing it is missing, but... like, this is so in-depth. It's so good. If you know, it's all connected up via SimBrief. Okay, well, we're not on the ground, but it's just like one click. It brings up everything. Look, it's even got the route thing that I have on the top. Everything you want. I go to weather now and I go to our arrival. I can get our ATIS via VATSIM. So information's Oscar at time of 2030, expect ILS approach runway 28 left, which I already know. I've got my QNH 1015. It's fully Navigraph integrated, as you can see. I mean, what more do we need? But I just love the texturing and stuff. Like, it's that kind of worn detail that I really, really like, you know? Maybe my stream is not the best to show it off. Like, I don't do 4K and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I bet this in 4K would be epic. I like the way it calibrates the throttle quadrant. Really, really nice. Like, it's perfect compared to what I get with the fly-by-wire. You know, sometimes they don't both match up. Yeah, it's got everything you want, mate. Fly-by-wire killer. It could be. But look, fly-by-wire is free, and you know, a lot of work. And for the last year, we've had nothing out. Well, 2 years nearly, we've not had any jets from Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, hats off to the fly-by-wire team. Like, it is a really good aircraft. But if you pick this up, I can't imagine you going back to fly the A320 Neo, unless you really wanted to fly a Neo. Maybe if you're doing across the pond or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. Could this get across the pond in this variant? I don't know. It probably would, you know. But yeah. Problem is, on one hand, I don't really like Microsoft, and I don't have that much sceneries. On the other hand, Phoenix might change that. Yeah. See, look, I have a lot of X-Plane add-ons. I love my X-Plane. I love my planes, my CRJ. You know, the Dash 8, all those aircraft, the A310. You know. There's so many good aircraft, so many good aircraft. I still put my statement I said in Discord earlier. It would have been nice if this was like an A321. Just if it was just something different than what we already have. It would have been just that much better, I think. So I just had something a little bit different. But at the same time, you won't be disappointed. It is cheaper than PMDG. I think it looks better. But there's nothing wrong with that PMDG Boeing either. It's a nice little plane. But, like, this is nice. And I'm quite lucky because Aerosoft send me sceneries and stuff. But, you know, I know what you mean. It's another investment. It's more money. I'd wait for sales and stuff. There seems to be quite a lot of sales on the Aerosoft sites as well. And some really good sales on scenery. Anybody in the VA, okay, I don't want to go into too much details now. I know some of you know what might be happening in the future. But currently standing, I have about, for X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Simulator, I have discount codes for all the pilots for a lot of different sceneries from a lot of different developers that in the next couple of weeks is going to be coming very soon, that you guys will have access to these codes, especially you guys that have been with me from the beginning, because the way that we're going to run these codes is going to be about flight times and hours and stuff, and a lot of you have done all those quotas and you still fly with us frequently, so you guys should be okay. So there is that as well, you will get that. And there is some nice freeware scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator on flightsim.to. You know, it's not bad. Some of the stuff there's pretty nice. Okay, we're not too far from top of descent. Once we go past there. But like I said, it's just like these small little details, you know, it's just... I bet you next week Fly-by-Wire has this implemented. Because I've said that. I bet even like these feel a little bit more realistic, like the shade and stuff. I feel like the other ones are just very orange. Also, the rain effects are really nice in this, by the way. Now that probably will be a frame killer, but it was raining when I was just turning it on earlier. A320 would be nice. Well, AnyBuild's A310 is supposed to be ported over to this very soon, but I thought it would have been here by now. They were saying it a little while ago that it was coming, so I'm very surprised. Minus 41 FPS. Oh, God knows what I'm gonna get. First time landing this plane, so we'll find out. Probably, probably be terrible, man. My luck. In the short term, there will be a SC livery, but obviously we're going to see on the future plans. But before any of that takes off, there will be livery. The only thing is, I can't find a paint kit for this. I don't know if anyone else can find one. I can't find a paint kit. Now, I could probably just paint over the livery. Like, I could probably download this one and paint over it and change all the file names, but I'm hoping there might be a paint kit released, or if it's there, I really can't find it, because there's like an app for, like, you know how PMDG have the app for the paint center? They've got basically the same thing. You can download liveries from their own external app, but I can't find the paint kit. Now, I don't know if that's because it's not being released yet. Is it going to come in maybe a week or so's time? But I'll see what Beasts can do. Depends what it looks like, to be honest. Okay, I just want to see, is Dublin still online? I bet you it's going to be still online now. There's a lot of people flying into Dublin because boundless new Dublin airport scenery. Yeah, we do have approach online. And tower. No, just tower. 118.6. Okay, so what we can do, we're nearly at top of descent. What did I say it was? 118.6. Okay, we're ready to rock and roll. So for now, I would be able to fly with any livery if I would fly. Yeah, look, I'm doing the same thing. So I'm flying tonight and I'm using Aer Lingus. Because between them and Ryanair are my kind of go-tos, but I'd rather use what Aer Lingus actually use, so... Yeah, so if you fly it for now and you use ACARs, you can use any livery you want. generally, even when people fly, not everybody uses deliveries all the time anyways, I've noticed. They use the A cards for the hours because they still want to rack it up. I see like Count Davies, he uses a lot of like DHL when he does his cargo flights and stuff. I've seen that he uses other deliveries, and you know, it's not the end of the world. The main focus is just you enjoy flying. So I know there's an Air Berlin livery I saw that looked quite nice. Aer Lingus has the old classic variant as well. There was loads there. Just trying to think of some of them now. I don't think you'd be disappointed with this aircraft if you picked it up. I really don't think you would. I mean, I'm really not. Okay, so we are going to be going down to 3,000 feet. So let's throw that in here now. Let's bring you in a bit. Real strong headwind today. Solution at the beginning of the stream, I kind of show what you need to do for the quadrant and throttles, but there's loads of videos out there from like A320 Pilot, and Chewy did one, and the EasyJet guy did one as well. If you have the full quadrant set up, you have to look at it because you need to set it up within your settings in Microsoft Flight Simulator. But then you have to do it via the FMC to calibrate the flaps and the throttles afterwards. Other than that, out of the box, all of it works apart from the calibration side of things. I'm gonna go now. Have a good one, guys. See you later, mate. Can you please make the iPad? Yeah. I'll make sure I post this somewhere nice for you. I think I took some pictures. I don't know why when I press the screenshot button I get like 10 pictures. Transport Enthusiast Derby, hello, how are you? Oh crap, top of descent guys. Why is no one telling me? Very nose down. Okay, standard pressures can come off here now as we're on descent. We are 10-14. Where we're off to, we're flying into Dublin. Flying into Dublin. Solutions, there will be new schedules coming for the VA. I've been working on it all day today. We're using Ryanair this time. BA short city hops, so that's like all the London cities to everywhere around England. We've got Aer Lingus, KLM, Brussels Airline, and there's one more, and I can't remember the name top of my head now. I'm trying to think. What was the last schedule that we took? I don't know, but there is another one. Lined up for a decent shot on the bus the other day. Pressed the button, got the sound, but it didn't save. I was gutted. Huh? Oh, you tried to fly, did you? How was your day? It's been alright. Been alright. Okay, we're through 25,000 feet. Okay, Kat, as much as I love having this here, I need my charts. Now, the only thing that is missing is with this Navigraph is that I can't pin any sheets. Not, we could probably favour them though, can we? I didn't see the favourite thing. Okay, so what happens if I favourite that and I go back? Nothing. I think it just makes it easier for me to see them. That's our route. No. Airport. We're going to start. Damn, I was hoping that was going to let me go into that. Why can't I go into the start? Okay, I can now. Oh, for frig's sake. I think I clicked it too many times. Let's start. I saw a favourites tab back on the chart list. Oh, did you? Let's go back. I mean, you started one here. We'll give it a second. I mean, it's not the end of the world right now. There we go. This is what I wanted. There we go. So star charts, it's fine. That's what we want. Okay, phew. Studio Polygon, hello. I wondered if you were going to turn up. Oh no, TML's the bus. I wouldn't take a screenshot, I didn't save. Yeah, Aerosoft sent me the new line 100 today, but I can't share anything with you until a few days. It's coming very soon. Okay, how's everyone doing then? So we know that Buzz is on his final approach. Steg is still a little bit away, not too far though. And I'm on my approach phase now as well. He just had a TCAS. Are you close to me, are you? Steg, are you going to buy this? I know that you haven't bought anything for Microsoft Flight Simulator yet. I know you're not a Boeing fan. Are you going to pick this plane up? From what you've seen so far. Have I ever run over someone on Omsi 2? I've run over many people on Omsi 2. Here at last, just been pulling my hair all day with the Renown, of course. I want to know when this release date you got in mind for. Is it far away? It can't be that far away, surely, no? It's pretty cool seeing the contrails of the other jets now. I'm on Vatsin, there's no one around me, so I don't think we're going to see very much, unfortunately for us. Okie dokie. Tower. Ah, approach has just come online. 121.1. So yeah, Dublin's very busy on Vatsin at the moment because the new boundless Dublin airport, which by the way for X-Plane 11 is stunning.
That's back to Lapmo again and cleared ILS from there, runway 28 left to be number 2.
Once we have 210 knots, we'll proceed to the right Lapmo, Shamrock 95.
Shamrock 935 from Lapmo, cleared ILS.
Okay, let's I don't think I have to contact him just yet. I don't think I'm in his range. Let's have a look. Not quite in his airspace yet. Next year. Yeah, but next year does us good. The fine far. Steak, it does look good. I think you'd love it. Yeah, obviously look, it's another A320. The other one's a Neo, so we can put that on this side, I suppose. We're descending now. Yep, we're on descent to the airport. We're not far away. We're down at 14,000 feet as we head down. We are on live ATC. There will be online in a minute for me. We're not quite in the airspace. We are getting there though. We are getting there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, that was them now telling me, get your ass here. 121.1. 121.1. Gotta love an Irish accent as well. Kind of wish I had more of an Irish accent. Okay, so flight level 10,000 for Bagso. So I'll wait till I just turn the corner. Good evening, Dublin approach, simply 7742 with you, heading down to flight level 10,000 feet for Bagso.
Symphony 7742, Dublin approach, hello, radar identified level 140. Have you got the Bagso 2 Lima arrival on board?
Yep, I do have the Bagso 2 Lima arrival, yep.
Okay, Symphony 7742 cleared for the Bagso 2 Lima arrival, descend for the moment, flight level 80.
Descend down to flight level 80, simply 7742. Craig just subscribed. Thank you, mate. I don't know why Facebook's not working.
1335 shortly leaving my airspace. Nothing further, I'm afraid. Monitor Unicom 122.8. Enjoy the trip. See ya.
122.8 for Easy 1335. Thanks for control and have a good evening.
You too.
Okay, let's get the tower in next after this then. So we're now with approach. Tower is online. 118.6. Good old approach this one into Dublin, isn't it? Hopefully my FPS is going to be okay for landing. The amount of days is 2 digits.
Shamrock fully established.
Shamrock 9035, roger, continue approach.
As in what? How 1 day's been, or when it might be released? So you reckon under 100 days? What's that?
Oh no, this is
Just over 3 months? Okay, so we are coming under the 10,000 mark, so let's throw some stuff back on here. Seatbelts can go back on. You so need to flick up again, don't you?
To Charlie Juliet, double approach you with me.
No, apparently not. Anything else is good.
Shamrock 2, Charlie Juliet, roger, hello, your radar identified. Back so 2 Lima arrival, landing 28 left, number 3 for the moment, descent flight level 120.
Ah, you gone on holiday, gone anywhere nice?
Symphony 7742, route direct lap mode, descent altitude 3,000 feet, the Dublin QNH 1015.
Go direct to Lampmo, down to 3,000 feet, 1015, simply 7742. Okay, he's bringing us straight in. 15 apparently. My ATIS was incorrect. Where are you?
And Ryanair 8 Papa Hotel, shortly climbing through my airspace. Nothing further, I'm afraid. Monitor Unicom 122 decimal 8. Take care.
Unicom 22.8, Ryanair 8 Papa Hotel, have a great now.
You too, see ya.
See ya.
Am I being friggin' blind here or what? There we go. We're going to be coming in hard and fast. Just to Palma with the other half a week. Oh, nice. I've been to Palma. Okay, I'll be kind. I'll let you have the other camera for me to mess everything up on. My B7 is raiding and I don't know where from. Huh? It's rattling. Oh, okay. There is a wire in the way. Okay, we can arm the auto brake. Dublin is a long runway, so we're going to put it to the low position. I don't think there's a way to set the flaps.
Shamrock 661 with you on the departure. Runway 28 left.
Shamrock 661, Dublin, hello, radar identified. Climb now, flight level 230, no ATC speed restriction.
Flight level 230, no speed restriction, Shamrock 661.
So by Maxi, yeah, we're going to be down on time just.
Shamrock 2, Charlie Juliet, turn left direct, lap mode, descent flight level 80 for the moment. Symphony 7742, keep the speed up if you can for the moment please, traffic behind, and from Lapo, cleared ILS approach runway 28 left, your number 1 report established.
Cleared for runway 28 left, keep the speed up, yeah, we'll do. Symphony 7742. talk when established.
Shamrock to Charlie Juliet, recleared altitude 3,000 feet, the QNH 1015. When I will bring the speed back to 30 knots or less.
Yeah, I didn't realise it's so far out. I was so far out here. Okay, we'll flick on the old ILS. Hopefully this first landing will go okay. One MST, hello. How are you?
Down approach Shamrock 524, passing 2500.
Shamrock 524, Dublin, hello, identified. Climb now, flight level 23.
I got minus 41. Yeah, I'm not going to do that, am I?
Shamrock 230, free speed, Shamrock 524.
Okay. Simply 7742 established on the glide slope.
Symphony 7742, roger, continue approach to wind 240 degrees, 10 knots. Contact the tower 118.6, take care.
Contact tower 118.6, thank you. Dublin Tower, good evening, Simply 7742 with you, established on the localizer for landing at runway 28 left.
Simply 7742, Dublin Tower, hello, complete approach, runway 28 left, surface wind 240 degrees, 10
This is Shamrock 2313, requesting push to start.
Shamrock 2313, standby, brakes, simply 7742, continue approach, runway 28 left, surface wind is 240 degrees, 10 knots.
Can you continue approach, Simply 7742?
Crying. Shamrock 26 Alpha, taxi, link 1, echo 1, hold short both runways 3 front or left.
Link 1, echo 1, hold short, 28 left, Shamrock 26.
Get down, be good, eh?
Shamrock 935, give way to the company Airbus A320, passing from left to right. Once it is clear, taxi Zulu Then stand 4.
Oh, we're gonna get a crash.
Give way to the Airbus A320, then 01 stand 405 time.
Don't buy the plane. You know what? I've not had a crash on Microsoft Flight Simulator in like 4 months. It was not loving that, was it? It was not loving that. Well, balls. That's all I can say to all of that. Yeah, what can I say? Microsoft Flight Simulator just crashed. First CTR I've had in forever. It's very unlucky. You know, is day one of the plane? Could be the plane. I'll have a look at my log text in a minute. I was just on finals for the approach and the game CTI'd. No, CTD'd. All that friggin' way for that. Yeah. Oh, it's just so frustrating. You get so far and that. Right, back to X-Plane on the next flight. I believe we're flying the Beluga. Gutted. Look, these things happen and nothing I can do about it. We were just on to approach to Dublin. Everything was going well. And then, yeah. But hopefully you enjoyed that. Look, the plane itself is pretty damn good. Hopefully there might be, you know, a day 1 or 2 patch would be good. I'm going to have a look at the log files in a minute, see what it could possibly have been. But who knows, who knows. But yeah, other than that, look, the plane is really nice. It was really nice up until that point. Got some nice screenshots at least. Heartbroken, to say the least. The Beluga after that last landing. I love the Beluga. I love the Beluga. We got a flight occasionally. So yeah, look, thank you for everyone that came in this evening as usual. Nothing I can do about what's just happened. No stream tomorrow. We'll be back on Sunday with something. I don't know what yet. We'll be flying again on Monday. Well, fingers crossed that doesn't happen again. But yeah, look guys, thank you for everyone that's taken part. Thank you to all the mods members, everyone that is there. As always, thank you for your support, and hopefully I will see you on Sunday evening. Bye for now.